Hello, divine beings. Welcome to your reading today. This feels like a pretty soft launch, if I'm being honest, for what I envision as this channel, Copper Visions. I long to, I've always longed to create a space where we can experience inner harmony in a way that's completely and 100% inclusive of every aspect of you, the dark and the light, the flamboyant and the serious. I'm recording this after something that's profoundly shifted my perspective. If I'm being honest, I have had the opportunity to call a career of mine a huge achievement in regards to my dreams. I basically put my 2 weeks in yesterday and can feel how much that has affected and changed the way I'm showing up even right now. And it's really amazing. I know that when something happens that's pretty drastic in life, you feel it on so many different levels. And by now, and it's not necessarily a breakup, but by now, knowing that there are those moments when you go through a breakup of sorts, whether it's with people or a job, or something else, right? Or letting go of a thing or an outcome, even, that just, it just obliterates like the surface and reveals the inner depth of how you're really doing, And so I wanted to take advantage of that. I haven't pulled any cards, and normally I would like to get a feeling, a sensation of um, direction of where we're going. And I might not even pull that many, but just to sit in here with you today is quite something. And I think, if you have found this, that you are resonating on some plane of existence where you have already made the choices that you want to make or you need to make in order to start really living your dream life. And what's crazy is that I felt like I already was. And this is the living proof that there are more than one dream that you can have and you can achieve and you can express. And of course, the evolution of a dream is beautiful and so gratifying and so awakening and enlightening. And yet, in this 3D world, in this practical sense, there are milestones that you can, you know, reach, like checkpoints on your list of achievements or goals and things. And I heard a recent study where, and this was only with 200 people, but there was a study that showed 92% of people don't achieve their goals. And for the remaining 8%, that leaves, us at this wow moment of, wait, really? Like, it seems like there's a lot more people that are achieving their goals. And so I'm not sure, how much I really believe in that study being like the truth of all, the world. Um, However, I just am saying it because it goes to show how rare it is for someone to really stand in their truth and to acknowledge that there are several truths happening at once, and the one that they decide is up to them, right? Like, you having the power to make the choice of, I'm going to follow through for myself, is what I'm really hinting at. And so you're doing it. You've done it. And future you is thanking you and hugging you and holding you in this love, this greater love, this higher love. Yes, Whitney Houston. Yeah, yeah, bring me a higher love is really you to yourself, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, well let's get going. Let's get some cards out. Yeah. And when I say soft lunch, I mean I feel like I'm coming here, it's early this morning, and yet I feel so much wonder. I feel so much wonder and excitement. I feel this sense of making friends with my shadow, even making friends with an aspect of myself that I wasn't really allowed to share on the surface, at my job for so long, that it's kind of like, oh my God, I can finally open up, So if you're feeling like that too, congratulations. Master Manifester is what just came out. This is about making friends with your deepest fears and knowing that there's actually a huge blessing or nugget of wisdom within the challenge that holds. Master Manifestor 10 too, which is the end of the cycle. I'm picking this deck right here, and I'm going to talk about it a little bit because it's actually my first deck of cards that I got for myself, and it's an oracle deck by Kyle Gray. It's the Gateway of Light activation. And there's a lot that they want to say. What do they want to say? Merkaba activation, transcendence, ascension. You are rising up. That's right, baby. You are rising up. I'll take that one. Yes, infinite potential. Infinite potential. What else we got here? Clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy, sacred inner space, tenderness, sensuality, and coming together. Harmony in the heavens. Resolution, baby. I don't know how much clearer it can get for you, but there is this beautiful union happening, about to happen, happening. The thing is, we're never done. We're never done with things like this life, I mean. And we run ourselves wild, right? Speaking to the other side of, goal setting and goal achieving, it's like, feels like sometimes starting with the simplest goal of getting out of bed in the morning, just making some coffee for yourself or whatever you'd like to drink in the morning, and just surrendering to the moment. And that comes with, I can feel that comes with so much already expectation of, well, I have to show up this way, at work, or like I have to, like I only sit down and have my coffee and I start thinking about what I have to do all day. And it's like, can you not? Can you just allow yourself that inner sanctuary, that tranquility that you so deserve, and you know it. You've earned it. Come on. Come on now. Right? Am I right or am I right? Like, sit down and have some coffee and don't put any more expectations on yourself other than to sit down and have your coffee. You know what I'm saying? So, this is from the Twin Flame deck, actually. And sometimes I get a little bit worried pulling this out because it's like, it can be a little bit honest, and it's like, oh. But we got reprogram your soul, release, raise, and reclaim. Reclaiming your power, reclaiming that shine, that sparkle, baby. Yes. Oh, and that's the thing. I was listening this morning to this morning, LOL. I was trying to sleep, and this cat outside my house somewhere was like, it wasn't just meowing. It was like, when they like talk, when they like are like making those like really intense, like I don't know how to replicate it because I'm not a cat person, but but it was like and I'm just like, dude, And so I wake up this morning and I'm like, okay, all right, spirit, like what's going on here? What's the deal? And I was speaking at this animal spirit guidebook that I have just for symbolism because we love symbolism here at Copper Visions, and it said something about there's mystery and magic afoot, and it's up to you to express it in your own way. And I love that. As much as, claiming your independence, figuring out how to be more independent, right? But I really love the message with that moment of like, yo, go to sleep, it's like actually what that cat was telling me was like, hey, good morning, Antonio, good morning. Like, figure out that magic, figure out that life. So here we are. And it feels amazing. So thank you so much for being here, and I'm just so grateful. Woo. All right. Yeah, this is for you. This is straight up for you. Wow. And trust, I'm recording this and it's like, this, what is it? Vertical. And normally I'd like to record it like a little different, but I'm getting that because, why am I getting that? What's the point in that message? Just wanting to show more, right? Like less to like not hiding anything feels so good. Yet at the same time, I wanted to be focused. And so maybe you feel like having so much freedom in your life. If this is talking about, job or relationship or something ending, you want to make sure that you stay focused with all this freedom that you're about to give yourself or that you have given yourself. And that is really important to me. And especially with you here, I care so much about how I um, affect you, and the impact that my energy has. And so I always want to bring love and light and healing no matter where I go. And that's a tall order sometimes because, unconditional acceptance. Thank you, spirit, for that. Yet at the same time, that's hard. That's kind of hard, especially living in a world where that's not necessarily like how other people are walking around all the time. But you know what? That's why we're here. We're light workers, and we're here to make that difference and to show up authentically so that other people feel invited to do the same. Because as we are pure positive energy, we are so enough. We are more than enough. And I just got this ringing in my ear, my left ear. Divine feminine rising. No matter your gender, I'm hearing honor your divine feminine today. Honor the part of you that creates freely without judgment. Whether that's your coffee, whether that's walking in the door into a space that you are familiar with. Honor your divine feminine by taking your time. So we got, and I might butcher this a little bit, Raguel. Archangel Raguel, detach yourself from drama. Ooh. You are being encouraged to take the highest road possible now. Angels are reminding you that you were born to guide and heal. And this won't be possible if you allow your judgment to be clouded by the energies of ego. Remember that whenever there is a dramatic event unfolding, you have a choice whether to engage with it or not. Activation affirmation. Thank you, Raguel, for helping me discern the truth without being attached to drama. Ooh, okay, all right, the angels, thank you. Oh, top of the deck, the Holy Spirit. Miracles are possible. Aren't they? Aren't they ever? You know what? I want to read this one too because it just feels so appropriate right now. Wow. Your ability Your ability to experience miracles is down to your capacity to believe that miracles are possible for you. Don't give up hope. A real turnaround is possible now. The light of angels is surrounding you, inviting you to step into the most gracious receiving state possible. Open your heart and expect a miraculous solution. You are worthy. Know it. I am worthy of miracles in all forms. Say it. No, you don't have to, but I am worthy of miracles in all forms. So good. Okay, well, we have the base of this reading. I almost am guided to pull out the tarot right now. And perhaps if we need to clarify anything at the end, we will. Wow. Oh, so beautiful. You know what? I want to keep this nice and short. I'm going to pull one card. We're going to wrap up with a clarifying after that. Soft launch, right? Soft launch into your divine feminine energy. Ooh, okay. So we got the Six of Swords. Moving on to calmer waters. And this card was standing out. Okay. So the Four of Cups here. This card was face down and it wanted to come out here with the Six of Swords. So I'm going to let it. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles. Opportunity. Definitely opportunity. Four of Cups and Six of Swords. 4 to 6. 4:06 could be significant to you. 4:06 p.m. Six of Swords, though. We've got here, moving on to calmer waters. And I know she's been through it. This girl's been through it, you know? So you know what, Divine Feminine? I know. Sometimes you just want to be holding onto your blanket and like be on the boat and being like, just bring me, please just bring me to calmer waters, you know? I feel you. Let's see. How can we clarify that? You know what? I'm going to see Five of Cups at the top of the deck. 4-6-5 or 4-5-6. That is actually so beautiful. I'm just showing you. I know this feels crazy, you know, out of order and whatnot, but you know what? We love it. We love how we can connect the dots, no matter the timing. What's important is that we're here and we're present with who we are and who we are being in this moment as we release, raise, and reclaim our energy. 4-5-6 to me represents ignoring all thoughts of attack. And that word is really, I was going to say vigorous. That word is very intense, but there's just this feeling that I needed to say it just like that because that's the most true for me. When I see the numbers 4-5-6, I feel so reminded and supported by spirit to take a breath and to know that you're good, you know? Okay, let me wrap up this reading. One last oracle card, huh? Interesting. I love you. I do. I love you. I want to send you some love. More love. Wow. Fork in the road. You might be at a fork in the road. Yeah. I mean, this is so fitting with this, what is it, alpaca or a llama? With an owl on its back. So cute. And a monkey with a mask on. 13. That's also speaking to the death card. Transformation. Wow. Yeah, check it out. Okay. Fork in the road. Let me read that for you. Fork in the road. 13. Yeah, I'm guided to read the prosperity message. there's multiple messages in here. Just do the thing, right? Okay, so I want to say, take time to make a decision, considering the consequences as you prepare to act, owning up to your obligation to make a necessary choice. Wow. Okay. 2 more parts to this. Feels important. Every choice has a consequence. You've arrived at a fork in the road and are being asked to come to a decision. Will you further your dreams by choosing left or by choosing right? Will you take the road less traveled or the one well worn by others who have come before you? This is your choice, and yours alone to make. Circumstances and other people will not make it for you. Be present and do not avoid this junction, for it is an important crossroads. Take heart, as no matter which path you choose, you will have a rich and meaningful experience. Whew. And the prosperity message, okay. I just feel so guided to read this because this feels like a lot of work energy. And even earlier when we were talking about, taking time and having your coffee and sitting down and not putting anything extra on yourself, right, that you don't need. Wow, okay. So it says, you've come as far as you can on this part of your journey, and now you're faced with a choice. Inherent in this choice is the need for change, for evolution, and for a bettering of your circumstances. Narrow it down to just a single question. Who do I need to become, and what do I need to believe in order to live a life of prosperity? Answer honestly and from the heart. Then the decision about which way to go will be effortless. Know that abundance is all around you. Choose to see it, and it will be easier to settle on a direction, for the way will be made clear by your intuition, which knows how to steer you toward your well-being. Oh, thank you so much for tuning in today. Sharing this soft launch with you as you make your decision in this fork in the road. Sending you so much love, so much peace, so much integrity and dignity as you choose to move forward. Wishing you so much grace as you become all that you can be, and so much clarity as you see all that you are. My love to you. Thank you. Bye.